Welcome back for intermission. We appreciate everybody that's tuned in tonight. All right, getting into the cage right now, we got Jason Williams.
Welcome back, folks, to Bama USA Bat Beat number 13. As professional mixed martial arts, live in the showroom here at the Commerce Casino, world's largest poker room, continues. Jason Williams, we see in the cage now, 4 wins, 6 losses. He's a guy we've seen gradually adapt and grow into his athleticism. I think he was more reckless, a little bit more risking unnecessarily, just being full offense in the beginning, and he's grown more and more into being an athlete, and it's been cool to watch that.
He's grown into becoming an athlete and just experience as well. You know,
Yeah.
he's approaching it as a mixed martial arts contest and not a fight, more or less. Still fighting, still putting, still having that edge. He'll still bite down on his mouthpiece and sling, but more seasoned approach, and it's starting to show.
Speaking of seasoned approaches, we welcome you again to joining. I'm the Ackman Ryan Cavity, RJ Clifford, and we are joined by a very seasoned and well-liked mixed martial artist, Joe Leonidas Henley.
How's it going, guys?
Thanks for joining us.
I appreciate you guys having me tonight. Definitely excited for the wonderful fights here in the Bama USA cage.
We see Darren Smith right now. Smith 5-4, though he notes himself as 8-4.
Darren Smith, a guy who's flirted with greatness, has a win over UFC veteran James Montassery. Certainly shown flashes of his potential, but also fallen a little short in some important matches as well. So we'll see what kind of Darren Smith we see here tonight.
You know, an exciting thing about fighters that have as many fights as these two individuals have is that they bring a lot of experience into the cage. And so, you don't always just see the wild, crazy swings or things that you find from some of the younger kids. With the experience, you'll get definitely seasoned fights. So regardless of whether the fight is upside down, you definitely get a good feel from the two fighters.
Seasoned, experienced, and ready to get this fight underway, the very classy and talented Joe Martinez.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds at a catch weight, 158 pounds, and brought to you by Be First Clothing. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is a striker standing 5'8", 8 inches tall. Weighing in officially 158 pounds. His professional record stands in 10 bouts at 4 victories with 6 defeats. Originally from Columbus, Mississippi, here is Jason, the Troublemaker Williams. And next, his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. His background is in Muay Thai and wrestling. At 5 feet 9 inches tall, he weighed in 157 1/2 pounds. In 9 professional bouts, he brings 5 victories and 4 defeats into the cage tonight. From Chino Hills, here is Darren Holllywood Smith. Referee in charge of the action is Steve Davis.
Here we go.
Both men wearing identical trunks, the slightly tighter RVCA. That's Jason Williams. Williams with the blue tape gloves. Smith, the red tape gloves. Also Smith with the mohawk. This is going to be an intense fight. This is going to be like mixed martial arts on caffeine.
Smith is doing a good job applying the pressure.
He's really working for that clinch. Now he's trying to sneak in those uppercuts, working that underhook. Getting Williams up against the cage where Smith can start to work his takedowns and his dirty boxing. Double underhooks now for Darren Smith. See what he can do with it.
So far, Smith putting Williams up against the cage.
Ooh.
Breaking the action.
Cup. Yeah, that was. Jason Williams immediately looked up at the ref and said, "Hey, man, that was not where we're supposed to be."
Right, it was R.J. Clifford calls it. He got hit in the twig and berries.
As one that has experienced that before, no good. No good.
Obviously unintentional. As one fighter to another, you're aiming at a moving target.
And you got a taller Jason Williams, which kind of where Darren Williams is trying to, or Darren Smith, excuse me, is trying to make that strike. Jason Williams is taller. It's kind of right there, in the way of everything you're doing.
Unfortunately, that is it happens in this sport, especially with the knees to the thighs.
Right.
That place doesn't move all that much, so trying to hit a moving target is not as easy as people may think it is.
Good leg kick by Williams. Returned by Smith. Smith looks serious.
Superman punch attempt by Jason Williams. Didn't go well. Darren Smith is on top where he wants to be.
Williams immediately trying to grab limbs to make sure they're not flying at him.
And some grounded pound, taking his back now. Darren Smith working for that rear naked choke.
Williams not easy to get out of there even by submission, so he's going to make Smith work for this. The question is, can he do it if he's stuck here for the 3 minutes that are left?
And Darren Smith is opportunistic. I mean, just a little slip by Jason Williams was enough for him to get on top, flurry a little bit, and then take the back of Williams the second that he turned that way. Williams staying calm, controlling an arm, but Darren Smith also on the same time staying calm, keeping the hip pressure, not letting go of the position.
I really like Smith's demeanor. Even while he was on his feet, was very calm. He never seemed to be out of control. He knew what he was doing. And as he hit the ground, he's kept that demeanor very well. He's never freaked out in a position, just kept control, and has kept a flow, wherever it needed to go.
Yeah, he looks very confident and familiar with what he's trying to do and how he needs to do it against the opponent in front of him.
And it's so hard to get rear naked chokes in mixed martial arts these days because everyone is so well trained in defending it, so good at fighting hands. You don't. It used to be a death knell in mixed martial arts where you got their back or got them out. And speaking of, it looked almost like a tap right there. Darren Smith applying a lot of pressure. I can't see the angle. I can't tell if it's under the chin.
Right, but
I don't think so.
And sometimes if it goes across the jawline, it's more pressure and it hurts more than if it goes under.
There's neck cranks in there.
Yeah.
There's other options.
It's not just the choke itself from getting fully underneath.
The choke can be very painful, especially if across the face. If it's applied the right way, it doesn't necessarily have to.
Was that a tap?
I don't think so.
There it is. After a couple big taps, that's it. Darren Smith, first round rear naked choke win.
Calm and collected. Good things happen.
Darren Smith has obviously got more energy and cardio than he was required to use tonight, so he's burning it off now. Two things you can't do with Smith. One, keep him off your back. Two, keep him out of your backyard. He can hop in fences like crazy, that guy.
No boundaries.
He's talented, and he showed it against the guy who he made look easier to beat than he is. Williams is very cagey, very difficult opponent. Smith did a great job.
Okay, as you can tell, Smith was Williams was in a pretty good position here, but Darren Smith, good job alternating left forearm, right forearm, eventually able to sink it in.
Definitely when he adjusted the position. You always want for the rear naked choke, you want their head to be on the pillow side, or you want the arm that's choking to be under the head. So as soon as he did make the adjustment with his hands, that was a very beautiful transition to finish.
Darren Holllywood Smith. And that was the Holllywood ending. Both guys very poised, very controlled. Joe Martinez is going to give the official word, and then R.J. Clifford will have a word with the winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 3 minutes, 24 seconds. Round number one, submission by rear naked choke for your winner from Chino Hills, Darren Holllywood
here with your winner, Darren Smith. Darren, quick night for you. Got the takedown, got the back. Walk me through that final submission. You were going for it with one arm, went for the other, eventually suck it in.
I just kept adjusting it. I heard my corner saying to strike and keep adjusting. That's one of my favorite submissions, so that's what I've been working for the last almost a year now, so it felt good.
That fight go kind of the way you thought it would go?
Yeah, I mean, taking it on 5 days' notice, that went as better as I had hoped.
What's next for you? 5-day notice, got the big W. What's next?
You know, I know I'm ready for the next fight. I just wish I had a full camp. And the next fight in January, I want to get on that one and whoever they want me to go up against.
Well, we look forward to seeing it. Get it up for your winner, Darren Smith, ladies and gentlemen.